Good morning. Peace and blessings. Happy Friday. I'm the Moon Mama. How are y'all doing today? Well, today is Venus Day, and Venus is just Friday. Venus is Friday, and Friday is really a wonderful time where we get to culminate our week and sort of relax into what we've accomplished this week. So Venus Day is the day that I ask for donations. Venus is the planet of money, of reciprocity, of relationship. It's the planet of that governs how we restore ourselves, food, relationships, sex, you know, connecting with nature, all things like luscious and earthy and that. And so because Venus is about reciprocity, it's about this experience of giving and receiving. And so when I come and ask for donations or thank yous or whatever it is that you give, because it's not about money or anything like that, it really is about the feeling of what you receive and then being able to create a frequency that brings that back to me, right? So that we are having an experience of reciprocity. So if you want to do that with a thank you, or you want to give money, or you want to share some way that this is benefiting you, please do. My Cash App for those who want to donate money is $Monique Ruffin. And my Venmo is @Monique-Ruffin. People give $1, $5, $100, $500. People give whatever they want. That's not the point. The point is to really match your extension, how you extend the energy from your internal overflow, from your internal gratitude, from your internal reciprocity, which is, just sort of a mirror. It's like I'm energetically giving you what you energetically give me. So today, Venus is at the, Venus was at the 10th degree of Virgo when I checked. And let's see what the 10th degree of Virgo is, because I was not prepared. So the 10th degree of Virgo is reciprocity. What I'm just talking about. You cannot make this stuff up. So the 10th degree of anything is reciprocity, and Venus at the 10th degree is literally, so here's the thing that's so important about Virgo. Virgo is the energy that is self-governing. It is sovereign. And the reason why I say that is because Virgo is the virgin. And Virgo, the virgin means, it doesn't mean that you've not had sex. It means that you don't belong to anyone other than yourself. No one has ownership of you. And the reason that Virgo is sovereign, because it is in the experience of Virgo that we create an internal, like, you need to be loyal to yourself. You need to really put yourself above all others. There's this thing in Virgo. Virgo is submissive naturally. Virgo is always looking for perfection. But when Virgo is overly related to others, it won't be loyal to itself. It will give everything to another because of that submissive nature, that feminine nature. So Virgo needs to be loyal to itself so that it doesn't give everything up, so that it doesn't give over all that it needs to create, to use its power to other people. So this is why Virgo is a virgin. Virgo is also, when they talk about the Christ consciousness, Jesus being born of a Virgo, being born of a virgin, being born of a virgin, the symbolism of that is that the Christ consciousness is born of the Virgo, because that energy is pure. It is focused in its relationship with the divine. It is the reason that Virgo can give birth to the Christ consciousness, because it is really married to the divine, right? It is married to the higher realms of consciousness, the highest frequencies of love and self-love and and being willing to be within itself and trust itself, not seeking anything outside of itself. That's the energy of Virgo. And so Venus at the 10th degree, Venus is reciprocity. It is love. It is restoration. So literally it is the opportunity for Virgo to give to itself. So today we want to be really looking at how are we feeding ourselves? How are we nurturing ourselves? How are we taking care of our body? How are we thinking about? Virgo is about analysis, analyzing ourselves, right? And we do this stuff for ourselves so that we can actually then support others. The reason that Virgo is so driven towards perfection, because it is in the drive towards perfection that it not only serves itself, stays on the growing edge, because your perfection is something that's kind of always out there. It's not something that really is it's constant, but you don't possess it. You might achieve it and then you're off to the next thing. It's the moment you strike it, it's over, right? And so that's why Virgo needs to have focus and loyalty to self. And with Venus and Virgo, it's like really giving yourself what you need, like not sacrificing yourself for anyone, being sure that you are in alignment with your reality. The thing that I want to say is that the world is changing so much right now. And the thing that's most important that I'm speaking of from the perspective of an astrologer is that we are in our own lanes, that you are in your own body, that you are in your own frequency, that you really are practicing being loyal to yourself, because your blessings can't come through anyone else. Your blessings, your creations, not all of it comes through your mindset. So that's why you want to know yourself. You want to love yourself. You want to trust yourself. You want to be anchored in yourself. You want to remove the blocks and the trauma and the family legacy that will block you from being true to yourself. Because as this new energy comes in, it can only be anchored in your understanding of your own power and connection to source. There is no one else who can get you there. There is nothing else happening but you. Because when you understand that, the light comes in and then you project out a reality, a signal that brings everything to you. So that's why it is important that you make sure that you have fortified yourself. You have aligned yourself with the highest idea of that which it is that you desire to achieve. The moon, when I checked, was at the 28th degree of Aries, and Aries is about new beginnings. And we are literally, it's the new beginnings, and it's your creativity. Like, how are you creating your identity? Because Aries is the I am presence, right? So it's, for me, I am carrying the queen energy. I am embodying the energy of the divine feminine, the divine mother. I am aligned to the light of the sun. I am aligned to the frequencies of Mercury. I literally am creating my reality from the depths of my knowingness and my understanding of universal law, right? So literally this Aries energy, it means that you have to be courageous. It means that you have to be willing to take on something new, but it is a new mindset because it happens first in your mind. What you know about yourself, what you think about yourself, what you feel about yourself becomes your external experience and your reality. So today, while Venus is at the 10th degree of Virgo, the degree of reciprocity, literally be aware of what's coming into your life, because what's coming into your life is a clear review of what you're putting out. Everything that's coming in has to be what you're putting out. So pay attention. And here's the thing, whether you feel you like what's coming in or not, just be grateful for it, because it is your creation, whether you know it or not. And if you can be grateful for it, then you can up level it to another frequency. It is gratitude that allows us to expand. So what is the new idea that you want to take on? Where are you coming into a new understanding of your health? right? Of how you are loyal to yourself, of how you care for yourself, of how you serve yourself. Because that sun in Aries says something new is emerging, and the moon in Aries says something new is emerging, and the sun in Leo says open up your heart. Open up your heart and allow this new thing to express itself through you, right? So, for me, I've been being really active in my body. I've been exercising on a daily basis. I've been being very loyal to my own idea, what it is I'm creating. Every day I spend time in the dimension, in my mind, in the dimension of what it is I am materializing into the reality through me. But I'm already there in my consciousness. And as I'm married to it in my consciousness, I know that it can only give birth to itself, because I am here and I ain't going nowhere else. This is the world that I live in right here. Nothing else is real. So I want to thank you all for your donations. Thank you all for however it is that I'm supporting you and you are benefiting from that. Thank you for sharing with me the benefits. So thank you that we all can become a benefit to one another if we really understand that we're moving from a place that what the life that we are living and creating is born from within us, is born from your heart. So ask yourself, how can I be a benefit? How am I a benefit to myself? How am I a benefit to this person? Go down the list of your family and friends and ask, how are you being a benefit to them? Even if it's just thinking good thoughts about them and sending them love and wishing them well, how are you being a benefit to them? Because as you create benefit in the world, benefit must return to you. All right, peace and blessings. I am the Moon Mama, and if you want to join the moon cycle, the new moon cycle starts tomorrow. So if you want to join, send me a link, send me a private message, and I'll send you the link so you can join, because we're going to be working on the new moon in Leo, full moon in Aquarius. Peace and blessings. Bye-bye.